Sorry about that, guys. I was slightly late. I am here now, though. Also, I can... Will be happy to know. Dong, I can now hear, and for everybody else, I can now hear what is going on my Xbox and my PC. I got a little thingy. Let's see what mods came out this week. Hello there, Ryan. How's everybody doing today? What can I hear? Oh, no. Oh, that's Bethesda. Whoopsie. There we go. All right. Wrong one. Are we serious? Hello, Fizz. Are we fucking serious? Are we fucking serious, Bethesda? Oh no, I'm just need to pull up the website just in case there's a mod I'm missing, some banging mod, you know, that Bethesda might have hidden because infinite wisdom. Also, Oblivion's coming to Nintendo Switch. Everyone happy about that? You're correct. So we have... I know, I just think the newest Switches. Alright, so... Looking at the mods we have this week... Hello, Ace. Also, fuck you, Ace. We got... I don't know, to be honest with you. This is... You chose to do this instead of... Wiz's mod? Bethesda, would you like to make money? Do you know what money is, Bethesda? Like, I would assume, Bethesda, that, you know, with all of the budget cuts and everything, you maybe might want to put out content that's actually, like, viable and works. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, Square Week. Let me see what mods got ported for PlayStation. We do have, like, one or two mods that I can definitely check. Alright, what do we got here? Can we sort by new, please? Alright, so... I don't really see... I don't see anything here. Only now? Here? What sort of ship? I don't see anything like any paid mods that got like updated, like, you know, previous ones. Yep, I don't... Nothing has been... Nothing has been added. Vigilance got an update? Did it actually? I mean, that would explain why they're there, however... Why does it not show me that? Bum, 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 bum. Mm, mm, mm. What? Okay, like I'm just like um uh, so just I was just looking at the um so everybody remember the Alpha Shield hideout, the really awesome paid mod that was fucking dog shit? A mod author decided to like they wasted their time making a mod that like basically adds all of the unique items. Now they've done this for Vigilance, Hell's Gate, Tech Runner, you know, like some quite prominent mods. Why the fuck did they do it for Alpha Shield? What the fuck? I don't I don't really know. I'm just kind of All right, let's there is one. Where's that mod? What's the mod called? I was checking out a mod. Is it like Power? All right, let me. So I don't think I'll be checking any of those mods this week, potentially, just because they're not really worth it. I mean, not saying they're not worth it. I know that one. New dynamic power preset will allocate to your ships. New dynamic power preset. Quickly swap between presets. Ensure. I mean, that's kind of cool. I would probably like. I mean, most of that mod author's mods are quite good. However, that's not the one I was looking for. Port in Oblivion, yeah. I mean, are they gonna update Oblivion? Probably not. Where is it? Hold on now. I need to find it. Gemini, did the broken texture get fixed? I'm gonna guess no. Just give me a second. I'm just opening. What's it called? It's called Dynamo. Dynamo. Right, so I seen Dynamo Streamline Maintenance by Sindarian that basically makes it so that like your ship regenerates, I guess. So I kind of want to give that a go. Now I want to learn the really big ASC demo ships. They're very cool. No broken pixel. Gemini. What is Gemini? Let me see what Gemini. Hello, Gemini. Oh, I did see this actually. That is true. I did see this. Now, what have they made? Well, they made green and gold. That's like that overhaul to follow like a tribute. Wow. Wait, when did this come out? I wasn't even aware of this. When did this come out? Yeah, no, that's old, but I'm just wondering how old it is. Right, let me see. So that came out Fallout like attributes came out in came out October 27th, 2044. God, Bethesda, I love your website. It's so good. Second, I'm trying to find. There it is. There it is. Hello, friend. What are you doing today? So what date did I say? What was the date did I say for that? October? So we get this mod comes out in October 2024, right? And then the main man Gothos brings out a paid version of this similar idea almost a half a year later. I wonder if he had any inspiration. Again, there's no actual proof of that, but I'm not fucking surprised. That sounds really cool though. All right, so let's try this. See how this works. I actually kind of want to try that now. I'm gonna have to bookmark that in a minute. Oh, Bethesda. Like, Bethesda, just like, this shit needs to be fucking cut out. Like, I'm sick and tired of fucking mod authors like Probe Tech and all the other amateurs that are clearly, like, pushing out shit. Like, Probe Tech Zoo mod was, like, initially, if I remember correctly, let me look. We'll load the game while we're looking. But I'm pretty sure Probe Tech Zoo mod was, like, initially, like, sent into Bethesda. I want to say like January or February, because that's something you can tell if you like click on if you click on the mod. Now it's not 100% accurate, but usually it is. But if you click on the mod, it'll tell you when the mod was like first sent to Bethesda. So the Zoo mod was sent to Bethesda February 18th. And then it dropped, what, last week? So, February, March, April, May, June. 6 months. 6 fucking months. 6 months! Like, for instance, most mod authors, if they send a mod in for QA, and again, there's a bit of speculation here, but like most mod authors, when they put a mod through, right, if there's an issue with the mod, it will come back once. And then usually it gets solved, and like that maybe doesn't, you know, that might extend the deadline of the mod's release by like a month or so. So keep in mind, this mod came out before the fucking PlayStation. I just can't. Like, it's getting to a point where I'm like Bethesda, you're hemorrhaging money massively. There's still so many mods that aren't good mods that aren't out on PlayStation. There's just, instead you're just pumping shit from fucking anywhere. It's like, what the fuck, Bethesda? But yeah. Can anyone verify using 2 landing pads? Can you place 2 landing pads at an outpost? Does it allow you to? Is there not like a limit on 1? There's a limit on 1. Maybe there's a mod to do it, but I wouldn't recommend. Thank you, mods, for pointing out the date, because I'm very bad at it. But yeah, I mean, so we're checking out 2 mods. I mean, maybe we might go back and look at. I don't know. We could potentially so is Vigilance actually updated? Vigilance now, like, no bugs, i.e. got updated. We could give that a go in a minute, I suppose. just because it's a good mod, but at the same time, I feel like I want to just test some stuff. I don't know, like they're... Hello, Tenebro. I've been playing more Darktide. I've been like leveling my characters. There's an option in the game settings that allows you to have a maximum of 4. Brother, that ain't in the vanilla game settings, so that must be a mod. Alright, so let's check out Dynamo. I have no idea. I did see, apparently the price of RAM is not necessarily because of the AI. It's more so companies that have been kind of working together to pump up the price, which is hilarious. Give me a second, I need to adjust my audio. Audio setting, there we go, perfect. Alright, cool. Well, yeah, obviously, yeah, but like, it's just crazy because apparently similar companies were like caught before. Right, so we got... Right, so we got the Streamline. So features newer generation based power management system. Simple auto repair, react to players' actions via traversal. Triggers the AI, but the collusion is kept at high. Yeah. Use takes DDR from a package from computer. Start the bidding process. Simple auto repair system, react to the player action via traversal or combat. No new consumables, conversion logs. Performing a grav jump removes 4 points. Interplanetary is 2 points. Taking off is 1 point. Using a ship repair kit. Using all available boosts. Repair subroutine conversion loss starts a repair subroutine. God damn it, I thought you Koreans had some honor. No, I'm joking. See, apparently a load of, like, they had to have extra police over in the airports because the Korean people are not happy. Because I know you were saying that they weren't happy initially, Dong, with all the stuff. Ongoing subroutine. I must apologize. Guilty is here. She was there briefly. Right, so this does some stuff. Okay, so basically, I think we'll see what it does. Oh, I have my thing not on. Whoops. Settings, display. Let's make no, not interface. Hopefully next week we'll get something good, but like honestly, at this point. Bethesda is like preferring to pump out dog shit mods from the likes of ProbeTech and other people. See, I feel like the other thing too, like with kind of paid mods and stuff, right, is if I was Bethesda, right, and I had like a load of paid mods coming out, and let's say the paid mods varied in quality, like we had some extremely high quality mods, right? But then we also had like some, whoops, wrong one. We also had like some kind of, you know, like lower quality stuff. I would try and kind of balance it out a little bit because like, obviously, dog shit mods are dog shit mods, right? But like when you have kind of amateurish kind of, or like kind of mods that aren't necessarily the best, it just kind of makes, I don't know. Like, you know, how do I say this? Like, I'm not trying to like target anyone specifically, right? But this week, I don't really think we got any substantial mods. And people are going to be pissed off, right? And I've never condone anyone kind of throwing unnecessary hatred and stuff. However, criticism is very valid. And it's easy to kind of look at kind of, what did we get this week? We didn't get anything of worth. And we start to kind of analyze, you know, like, okay, Like, this stuff shouldn't be mods, you know what I mean? Whereas, like, if a better mod came out alongside, people would be kind of less focused. I know you may be thinking about Crimson. It shouldn't matter if there's, like, you know, distracting you from the questionable stuff and the amateur stuff. You know, we shouldn't have that at all, and we're always going to have that. Bethesda, I mean, I can't play Nexus, so that's kind of irrelevant. I mean, there is truth in that, Guilty. It seems like that number is just, how does it take mods this long to get up? And there's, that's what, like, infuriates me. Well, see, the game may be dead in some regard, Bob, but there's still people playing it, and there's still people throwing money at it. And the fact that Bethesda could, at the very least, like, it's not like, I don't know, like, I know of 1 or 2 mods that are just kind of sitting there, you know? Well, that didn't fucking do anything. I know, like, of 1 or 2 mods, you know, that, 1 or 2 mods that are, like, in the works, and they seem interesting. Subroutine ETA 15 seconds. What the fuck is a subroutine? Like to hack off for 50%. Well, like, Bethesda are in... I don't know, like, porting Oblivion to Switch 2 when Oblivion Remaster still apparently runs like dog shit. Fallout 4 still hasn't got paid mod parity with PlayStation. Skyrim doesn't have achievement friendly or parity with PlayStation. There's a lot of steps, Bethesda, if you want to make money. And, like, if you want to make money but also seem like you care, even if it's pretending to care, I would be fixing the creation system on Xbox or on PlayStation for Fallout and PlayStation for Skyrim. Like, look at the Kingath mod that came out, what, like 2 weeks ago, I think it was? Was it 2 weeks, potentially? Like, that, awesome. Imagine how much money that would make if it was also on PlayStation. Right, so what is... I still don't really understand how this works, but we'll go into help, because he normally puts it in the help stuff. Is that, like, the bottom? Ship repair? Oh, no. It's not. It's more actually about reactor power. Oh, is it? Reactor? What? Eh? It's not your ship? Well, yeah, I mean, that's exactly how it is. I did read the mod description. I thought also, are you new here? I don't always read the mod description. Actually, it says it's streamlined maintenance, so it's not the reactor. Get fucked. No, I'm sorry. Okay, so new regeneration. It's gonna be an unfair player dropping again to lows, so less people into modding. Well, with regards to stuff like that, Sony Lift Lab has the external content on their platforms. Bethesda wants it, but the thing is, I mean, I would understand that, Prof, but what changed with Starfield that they can't then do for, you know, the other ones, Skyrim and Fallout? That's what confuses me. That's right. So no new consumables. So when I take damage, mechanics conversion, loss conversion is the proportion of your reactor's total power that is available to assign. Conversion loss is triggered. Okay, so we should have like a 10 when the... Okay. I don't think I'm intelligent enough for this, you know that? You show the legal combo was not existing. Ah, that makes sense. What was they should 100% just re-release them then. Like a free upgrade for like Fallout 4 that's like Fallout 4 PlayStation Edition and is the exact same, except one item is different. Alright, so we got a grab drive or grab jump. Like, it's just ultimately the fans getting fucked over. Go to, yeah, we'll jump to Volai real quick. Bum, 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 bum. Grav drive pending. So, I have to take damage first? Mod is enabled. Bow, bow.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
Subroutine.
And that's it.
ETA 15 seconds. Do I need to take damage? I'm supposed to have a boost, no? Oh, there we go. So my maneuverability, my boost recharge rate. Okay. So let's go. Oh, I see. I think I see. So I had like 40 points. So then if we wait in the ship, will that bump back up to 44 points? We wait. Alright, we're gonna wait real quick. It's just, yeah, like, I mean, there will definitely be some modders there, but they might not necessarily. I know certain groups of modders, like the people who are only in it for the money. They'll still be there, and by Jesus. And with that, I mean the people that can churn out a mod in like an hour or two, because what are they losing by doing that, you know? Whereas like people where they spend like weeks and months to make mods, potentially, maybe not. I mean, we see very few free mods these days, and I think Bethesda needs to incentivize a way to bring back free mods, or kind of make it so that it's not just a kind of a thing with paid mods, if that makes sense. And I know it's like, oh, but Bethesda's a business, Crimson, don't be such a fucking moron, which that's valid. However, they could do with some fucking good PR. Right, so does that increase my... Alright, hold on. Alright, fuck it, we're gonna play Vigilance. Because Vigilance got updated, so let's give that a go. Just because I can't be arsed like I don't know. I'm like, to be fair, I'm excited for Tayo. I'm like, I think everyone is, obviously. And for me specifically, after kind of playing around with it, like, shipbuilding is kind of dog shit without it. So it's kind of like, I don't really see that, like, what do we, you know? And I know there's obviously, there's more to Starfield than that, which is fair. But, like, we're not, like, getting anything fucking substantial. It's just the same fucking bullshit. Saves coming to get specific can cause save bloating scripts not to fire correctly. My volume's too low? What do you mean? Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, let me install this. I go. I added text-to-speech donations now, so if you guys want to bully me, also please, I don't know if I can get in trouble for that. I hope I can't. Discovered Demos. Yeah, no, Demos was awesome, and Tayo is going to be even fucking cooler. And there's obviously, like, the thing is, I'm not just trying to, like, you know, like, blow smoke up, like, it, because there's some, also some, like, really cool fucking mods. But I think the big problem is, like, I know that, there's, again, there's mods that are in the queue that... It's just when the queue
L for losers.
Why did... Oh, shit, I didn't hear that. Give me a second. Fuck. Hold on now. Fucking spent 20 fucking quid on a fucking splitter, but I had my thing turned off. Now I can hear it. Now I can hear it. What did you say? Fuck you, by the way. And now I can hear it. You want to resend that? No, I'm joking. Yeah, you guys hear that. I can now hear it. Just the YouTube one. All right, let's do Vigilance. 1 Crimson Escalation, 2 co-op gameplay. What? Crimson? What's Crimson Escalation? Co-op gameplay? Brother, are you talking about Xbox? I've save scummed a few times, Bear. I've never noticed that myself. Alright, let's go play some Vigilance. Like the thing is that is very valid, Joaquin. But I'm an Xbox player, so like most of that. I mean, the Milk Artist is definitely going to be paid. The Wolfie is going to be paid. Co-op gameplay, I'm no, I don't know what that is. All right, let's do this. Fucking where did you get Mona? It's a follower. It's literally you'll see it pop up. I can show you in a second the exact name. I mean, it's kind of insane.
Testes. 1, 2, 3.
Also, can anyone tell me like what that voice is from? 10 points to Gryffindor if you can tell me what that's from. All right, so Mona, if you search creations, most of these are going to be console with the new mods. Yeah, hello Spider, long time no see. It's Subnautica lady. I was like really tempted, like there was no Scottish, there was a Welsh English, which I'm like, that's a bit, you know. No, it's not Cortana. I wish it was fucking Cortana. So it's just Doc's test follower. Very good. Bluetooth connected. Most are going to be in console, but the mods are in queue. Seek food. That's, yup. All right, that's the SOS signal. All right, let's do this. Vigilance, the signal. Da-da-da-da-da. Thank you for checking out Vigilance. This is a one-off message to let you know that an item called Toggle Armor ability has been added to your inventory. What this does is toggle certain effects that some of the newly made spacesuits have and is recommended you add to your favorite. In the event this item is lost, it can be crafted again. What you mean, Fizz? Bum, 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 bum. I mean, on the topic of toggle helmet abilities, there's 2. Right, I mean. That's a bit questionable, to be honest with you. It is. Also kind of weird. I mean, like, people used to make the mods where it's like making Cora shut up and stuff, and I'm like, It's just weird. Like, she's a kid. She's part of the game. You know, I don't see him making a mod telling Barrett to stop giving me food because he's going to make me fat, you know? Or a mod that makes Samco a decent fucking parent. No mods like that. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. God damn it, sorry. I have, Bad Omen song stuck in my head. Oh. How's the fishing been, Fizz, by the way? Oh, did you see the new Battlefield update? Damage Vigilance spacesuit. Gimme. Damn it. Guess this is it. My suit is badly damaged and I've lost a lot of blood. I don't think I'm going to make it. The slate got hit by an EM shot. I don't know how much damage it did to the internal storage, but I hope some of the data I took survived. So if somehow I do get rescued, I can at least sell it to someone. But I feel like that's the only thing I want from Barrett, you know, like, I'd like to know that, like, you know, the food he's cooking is good quality. If you picked up the SOS beacon and are reading this, it won't let you share links in YouTube. However, if you want to put the links in the share section of the Discord, if you're in the Discord, if you picked up the SOS beacon and are reading this message, then please avenge me. There's a cave about 600...
Please change games. I don't want to moderate this.
That's the first time Guilty has ever donated. Jesus, we're the bad vibe. Guilty. You're making me. Any suggestions, Guilty, on what mods you'd like me to play? I could. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll do it in my British accent. Warning: irreparable data corruption detected. Find replacement data. Data file. 14% Project Mirage. 21% Project Looking Glass. 11% Project Anchor. 2% Project Prometheus. 20% Project Strike. 0% Project Conrad. 49% Project Upsilon. Design schematics. 20. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, it was fine before. Please stop.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is... I mean, it's great. Making money, but at the same time, the sanity. Alright, no more British accent. What did you think? What did you rate it out of 10? Also, that was scary, Dong, because I was like, I really hope there's a fucking limit on how much you could type. Anyone ever watch Arby and the Chief back in the day? Locate information on Project Looking Glass. What is Looking Glass? Sound like a rapid you-know-what. A rapid you-know-what? A rapid you-know-what? What do you mean a rapid you-know-what? I don't know what. Nout? Nout? What do you mean nout? Nout. Sadly, there was no like text-to-speech Scouser or text-to-speech Scottish, which is weird. Like, why would they have like a Welsh one speaking English and not a Scottish? I could do 350 letters long if I spend 500. 500 what? Okay, I didn't enable that as a setting, by the way. You tell me if somebody donates 500 fucking dollars, they can fucking use that. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. That was... I didn't set that up. Please don't send that. If you want to donate that amount of money, just straight through fucking buy me a coffee, please. YouTube, I love you, but you're not taking fucking 20%. Also, if you're on fucking Apple, definitely don't do that. We ain't giving fucking Tim fucking Apple 20% of that bullshit. What the fuck? Can I get in trouble if somebody says like an offensive word? Nobody tell Mona that's on, by the way. Do not tell her. Oh, my game is shit in bed. Okay, cool. No. Does anybody want me to do an accent to make this? Oh my god. Yeah, see that here? That's exactly the size. That's the size of my sphincter. Oh shit. Whoops. Can't remember. Do I die? No, I don't think I died. Slow me down. Oh god, I don't know if I can do I can do the stereotypic. There's a moose loose about the hoose, eh? Ow. I've seen a lot of like memes of people from Toronto. They're like, I can't do Texas. Only two things come from Texas: steers and other people. Ooh, Korean accent. Okay. Jesus Christ, Mona!
Yes.
Fucking hell, Mona. What did dog say? Was it gonna say that? Yeah, Dong, you broke the bot. This is not... Do you honestly think the text-to-speech knows fucking Korean? Hello there, German accent. Oh shit, okay, hold on now, I gotta be careful. You gotta always... There's a line between, like... Let me... Octum Granata Sanitator! That's about it. That's my Call of Duty lines. You kinda send it... It's... Oh, why did you even type that, Mona? What the fuck? I need, like... I seen this, like, clip, right? And it was basically a clip of these two guys doing, like snooker. And this guy basically said, like, in German, like, he was like, something about, like, 100%. And it's like, what does that mean? It's like, oh, it's 100% in German. And then the other guy responded by saying what he thought was, I am a horse in German. And the other guy was really confused because not only did he not say that in German, hello there, not only did he not say that in German, it also confused the other guy. And it was just like, what the fuck? Also, fun fact, guys, I will not be going to Popeye's Chicken in Ireland. Do you want to know why? Because somebody reached out to them and asked them if they could tell them where they produce their, or where they get their chicken from. And they said they couldn't. Which means that the chicken probably came from some dodgy individual's bathroom in ancient Mesopotamia. Ich bin ein Freud? What does that mean? Preferred? Ich bin ein. Does that mean I am? But yeah, which shocked me. Because I know that was surprisingly, like, I don't know how common this is. Because, like, generally speaking, chicken, not all chicken, like, not all the good chicken comes from Ireland. Not all the good chicken. Like, if you go to a deli, right, and you get, like, a chicken fillet roll, they don't actually come from Ireland. They come from, like, Thailand and places, which I'm going to be honest with you, I've gathered a few, you know, chicken fillet rolls in this day and age and always find them nice. But it's just weird that they have to hide. Oh, that's what I'm out. Oh, no. Why does it, like, lose interest towards the end? What the fuck? You. Oh, for fuck's sake. What the fuck? Who's aiming through the ceiling? Hello? Well, it's just weird, because, like... Because it's not uncommon for, like, food to be, you know, different places. I can't send Oh, Dong, have you played much Dark Tide, or have you not touched it since? Hopefully you did. I've been on a few times. I've seen if you're on, but you haven't been on. I'm like, okay, I want to harass him. I bought the Hive Ganger, the Hive Scum character, Mona, and I made him a male Scottish gentleman. And I made him really short. And I also kind of made him so that he looks like, you know, one of the kind of the lead singers of the bands, Guilty and Deadly like. I was trying to think of like a Warhammer 40k like spin-off of like the name of a band. But I couldn't really think of anything. Oh, that's a turret. Is he where? No, he's not. He does... Ow. He does have a, He does... So he has a... He has a tattoo on his...
Sheet.
What the fuck? He has a tattoo that says Emperor Protect, but it's like an anime version of Saint Celestine, which is kind of hilarious. So weebs exist in the Bethesda, or in the Bethesda. Ba-da-da-da-da. See, Germany were robbed. Bubble shield. Guilty, do you think it's coming home? Oh, bo's coming home. It's coming home. Buttersall didn't miss much. I mean, it could be worse. At least they didn't have to send police, or they won't have to send police to your airport to protect the players. That's pretty, I can't get over. That's pretty fucking funny. What's coming home to France? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I think Argentina be given the pass straight to the final win. It does, hello there, Abaddon. How goes your Crusades? It's football, Tana bro, don't you fucking start. They had a goal disallowed. Who is Germany playing? Messi and fucking Argentina did get, like, what seems to be the fucking easy GG. Like, what the fuck? I also seen, like, obviously not talking about political stuff necessarily, but I feel like we need to be somewhat political. I kind of felt somewhat sorry for, like, the shit that the Iranian team had to put up with. Like, I know, like, you know, the American government don't really like the Iran because they're kind of at war and stuff, but, like, come on now. Poor lads had to fucking drive in and out of fucking thingy. It's like, that's not very sportsmanlike. What the fuck?
Must have scared them off.
See, Ireland should have been in it. We would have fucking won it from the beginning. Say, we're winning the World Cup, but I'm actually going to say Argentina. Mandatory. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily mandatory. Obviously, you wanna back your team and stuff, but like at the same time, as somebody who's a big fan of Ireland, you gotta back the team that's gonna win. My money is on Bosnia Herzegovina because let's fucking go. How are you? Fucking did you see the? Did you? Whoa, Abaddon. Well, the Iranian government, valid. However, the people of Iran, let's not be mean to them. Also, speaking of Iran, this has nothing to do with Iran. I seen a video of, like, some Iraqi food, and it was, like, it basically kind of looked like a... I can't remember what it was called, but it was, like, basically, like, super braised beef. Or is it braised when you, like, kind of, like, boil it, but kind of, like, at a higher heat? But, like, it basically turns into something that looks a bit like pulled pork, except it's beef. And, like, it looks fucking amazing. And I'm like, please, I want that. It looks amazing. America's tried. Oh no, it's been quite a nice thing, like seeing all the fans kind of hyping up, you know, being all, yeah, we're cool, everybody likes it. It's always nice to see stuff like that, you know, for a chance of going all the way. Sector 3. Oh, I have a security card. Does that do anything? Uh-oh. Oh no. I'll be supporting France. The French. It lost me when I saw Australia sub a draw. Hooray. Well, to be fair, Turtle, the big thing you have to realize is for any team to kind of get to the World Cup is like, it's a testament, you know? Like, there's teams that haven't gotten to the World Cup in the longest time, and they're basically like, and it's like fair play to them, you know? Like, it's supposed to be a thing about kind of uniting the world and kind of sportsman. However, it's not fucking that. It's money. You know, the ads were like, Carlsberg doesn't do this, but if they did, because they deserved from team, well, in my opinion, it's okay, we are out. Wait, are you guys out? Like, wait, Germany's actually out? That's kind of like, I don't know, it's like, it's, I wouldn't say rude, necessarily, because, like, what? Like, all football aside, what? Fucking Paraguay. Wait, hold on now. Is Paraguay good at football, though? Like, obviously, people are probably going to disagree with me, but as someone who has a bit of an insight, like, I was assuming, like, the top team's going to be vying for it was going to be England, Spain, France, Germany, Brazil, Argentina. Like, it's going to be them teams, specifically. Oh, God. It is an awesome mod, Mike. Very fucking cool. That's very fucking crazy. Penalties is, like, also, like, one of the worst ways to go out. Like, it's great, I suppose, in one way, because, you know, the excitement, but at the same time, it would suck. Oh, that's fucking crazy. What's the team that's won it twice? The small team. There's a team that's won it. I mean, there's probably a lot of teams that won it twice. But, like, there's a small team, like a small country that's won it. Is it Paraguay that have won it a few times, though? Uruguay. Is it Uruguay, not Paraguay? Because I know there's, like, one where they have it, like, on their, I mean, it would have been the same, Turtle. Like, I was watching, like, a thing about, like the Scottish fans, like, they knew they were fucked. However, just the fact that their first game was against a team that they could have actually beaten, they were fucking hyped. What do you mean? If Ireland fucking, like, you know, well, to be fair, we were, you know, we're just built different, I suppose. We, like, hype up anything because we rarely ever get into it. Bum 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 bum. What is cyber? Let me check that. What else is cyber site made? Oh, yeah, okay, okay. They have the Varun Zealots, less peace, more purge. I like that. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Most leagues it is, man. Unfortunately, we're not. Holland's out as well. Jesus, Guilty. You're running out of Liverpool players to support. How are we doing, Rick? How going, Rick? We've got, I'm pretty sure we've got like we got a plethora. So we got to escape, find a map, watch the Congo beat us 22 and Harry Kane gets his leg broken. Ooh. Oh, Vigilance facility map. Thank you. Contains a map. There's a Messi counter. What's the Messi counter? Not really, Balwick. I mean, it varies. You might find them interesting, but I don't know why I'm picking up food. He's done it 9 times. Oh, that's a bit. Yeah, I did see stuff on that. Cause like, again, I don't want to be generalizing, but isn't it Western Europe, then South America, then pretty much, yes, Dong, pretty much. Like, isn't the whole, there's new mods, Rick, but like, I think, well, I'm very hyped for, Tayo, so the fact that Tayo's not out, I'm kind of like, what's the fucking point, am I right? Like, isn't that whole thing Guilty? Like, and I don't want to start speculating, but isn't that usually when they're saying something racist? Isn't that how all that shit started off? The guy, like, covering his mouth to, like, call a black player a monkey, which is absolutely unacceptable in sports, and the entire team should have been fucking immediately kicked out. I mean, what do you expect with FIFA? They're hoping big boy Messi's in the final so they can pump the price of those tickets. My God, you're very, I'm not saying Messi specifically is racist. However, that rule was put in place to prevent players from being racist. Because why would you hide what you're saying from the cameras and the ref? It's very suspicious, you know? It's like a mod author sending his lackeys to harass, you know, content creators. Everything you say needs to be... Yeah, well, yeah, no, exactly. It's not necessarily racism, but it, like, looks bad. Come on, Messi. Like, we know you're a good player, for fuck's sake, but, like, you don't need to fucking cheat like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, we're like, what are we, roughly 2 weeks out? 2 weeks out. I just looked at the mod releases. I remember Jervis, our coach, that was always doing the scratch and sniff. Brother, I feel like early, like late 90s, early 2000 players, you can't point to a Premier League player that wasn't on that. And even before. Fun fact, Guilty, you'll probably know this, but like back in the day, like footballers were not to the same level they are now. Like, they'd be constantly drinking, smoking. They'd be, like, fucking, you know, before and after matches, they'd be, like, sowing down on some fucking chipper food. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's funny. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, there was a... Wasn't it, like, Britain, like, made their teams do, like, an ad kind of thing? Where... Did you just jump to your death? Where basically it was like, you know, you gotta come down to the pub, you know, to your local... And it's like, obviously, there's nothing wrong with drinking, but like back then, those players would be probably playing hungover. The hydration break. Well, yeah, because I've seen like the hydration break stuff. Like, you just like fucking over a team with their momentum. Like, momentum is fucking huge in sports like that. Who the fuck are you? Vigilance? I am not. I don't really review the closed mods just because they are there. I mean, there is definitely kind of truth to it. The Dan headbutt the Italian. Jesus Christ. There was also like a clip. I remember Ireland played Italy, I think, and after the match, Buffon was like chatting with the Irish player, just souring down the fucking pizza. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you. My bad. My bad. It's getting hot in here, so I need a fucking hydration break. How hot it is.
This isn't happening.
Right, since there's no banged mods tomorrow, how about my mother? You're gonna get the same respect to him, honestly. Why is that what happened? One of the Italians disrespected. No, AC is like not a thing over here, Dong. Like it's kind of starting to become a thing. However, our country, like our houses are not built to they're built to hold heat, not kind of. Plus, when you're a bodybuilder like myself, you know, I said fuck your mother. Understandable. Understandable. And my house is not, it is brick, but it's not red brick. Because Dan wasn't even waiting for the red card. He immediately walked off. He's like, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Ooh. Tagliatelle. So the Almighty, sorry, I seen about the Almighty SE. Small SE dropped the new trailer. Oh, my game just crashed. That's not fucking good. Who was the team that knocked us out, Guilty? Are they still in it? Oh, Europe's fucking crazy hot. Like, Deadly was saying, is it going to be, I think, something like between 30 and 35 or something? Right, but see, if you're, when you Aussies, you know, it's kind of your fault for living in a fucking, sending the white man to a place where they don't belong, you know. We in Europe, we're not meant for the heat. We're meant for the rain. With heat pumps, we Americans basically have it on every day of the year. And I understand it, like, I mean, handy. Have you ever visited the States? I have not, and also live streaming me going anywhere. I don't know if I wouldn't be kind of like I obviously I don't like the heat. I don't dislike the heat necessarily, but at the same time, I didn't like how after the fucking heat we got really good wind again. It's like, please, no, I don't want more fucking no. All right, I might play some Dark Tide tomorrow since there's no real mod. I mean, we could there might be some on Fallout potentially. Team 26 was built from scratch. I think good players, yes. Team spirit. What? Hello. Yo, put your guns away, lady. Fresh produce? That's the pure hydroponics promise. Plug at work was AC. He couldn't get it below. Oh, because that's the. I seen something recently where like an air conditioning company got in like shit over in the UK. To be honest with you, Spider, I'm kind of cautious trying games on stream that I'm not really familiar with and stuff because, yeah. Oh, Meta Maze. Oh. Got a tin roof, goddammit. I'm like... Oh, I remember the fucking Big Al's, like, the ad for the Big Al's burgers. It's like, it's hotter than a chicken on a hot tin roof, sugar. No, I'm probably like showing my age. Just because, like, I feel like if it's a new game that like I'm not familiar with the franchise, I'm not familiar with the like kind of, you know, like the franchise. I like to kind of, you know, AFK tomorrow. Shock, Guilty, shock. Grandmother's from a former colony. I'll never forgive Guilty and her people for their beef with air conditioning. Understandable. I mean, my biggest problem is, like, why couldn't they have brought Greg's over? Like, you know how fucking annoying it is? Not being able to get, like, a nice sausage roll or a pasty. Come on, now. Where's my pasty? Like, we don't... Well, to be fair, Goldbridge... did he actually? That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, I've been watching a few of his, like, thingies with, like, Englander playing. When you say Big L, I think about, what about some beans on toast? I like a bit of beans on toast. Beans are good fiber. Good bit of everything. UK believes suffering. Oh, it definitely does. It definitely builds character to some extent. I mean, look at Guilty. She's 4 foot nothing. Verify you're able to cook on it. See, I've seen, like, stuff like that is really kind of crazy. Like, people crack an egg and, like, fry it, and I'm like, what the fuck? There's something at Anfield needed a road mic. Nice. Oh, I also need a road mic. I'm doing something at Anfield too. Guilty. Can you hook a brother up? Mona, stop, relax. I got this guy. I got this guy. See, is the Adobe structures, right? Where is that predominantly used? Is that even used anymore? I know that
here. You stay there.
falling down the road, like Arc Road, I started reading on like Adobe and how like it's used, not the fucking software, like Adobe, the kind of the clay. Do the Aborigines, do they use like Adobe structures in like, or is that not something they? Cause a lot of places, if they can, they probably do. They probably just underground. Balls in America, our knockout game. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that. Bosnia. Come on now. I know my audience is mainly my game crashed twice. Are we serious? Are we serious? I fucking love both of those games, Kieran. I've made attempts to jump back into the first game, right? Like Space Engineers, but with the new kind of 2 coming out, I'm kind of waiting. Also, played the shit out of Evolve, tried to play Ascend, and it runs like dog shit. Nova, it seems like you didn't catch a bug specifically that is causing my game to crash. Wasn't that something I pointed out in my, like, initial stream? There's something about that environment. I don't know what it is making it crash. How's it also? Yeah, because I know a lot of, like, cultures use Adobe sticks, twigs, and leaves. I mean... I have also done that many a time, but mine never lasted that long. Growing up, I used to be envious of the parents that used to buy their children, like, Wendy houses. For anyone not familiar, a Wendy house is basically like a kind of a little kid's house on stilts. I had to make, like, my own little tree house myself. Are they using window? No, Lee. Oh, the fuck. Definitely need to jump back into... See, I really want to, because I've seen some, like, really good changes, and, like, I fucking love the treehouse. Oh, yeah, you're so cool, aren't you, Guilty? That's cool. But to be fair, Guilty, like, your parents could have bought you fucking the Sylvania house, and you would have been set. To be honest with you, so the last time I, like, played Ark properly, because I used to just do private servers, which, to be honest with you, that's something I wouldn't mind maybe doing. Like, I've been tempted to kind of do, like, a kind of something community. Like, Space Engineers was something I kind of thought about. Like, basically running a private server and people can join and we can play on it, because I thought that'd be kind of cool. But I fuck Polly Pocket. Man, I remember when Polly Pockets... Or not, remember not how... Does anyone, again, this is going to be very fucking niche. It's crazy looking back, all of the advertisements on, like, I feel like there was more advertisements on Cartoon Network. There was, like, a brand of, like, shoes called, like, was it, like, Helly Kelly's? They were shoes that came with, like, lipstick. It's crazy that even back then they were catering to, like, women children, as opposed to non-women children. Would that be, like, a male? We have a tree out of a hole in the ground. I've always wanted to do that. However, my mother was like, no, you can't do that. I'd definitely be down, Kieran. I'm always down to kind of jump back into Ark stuff just because I think it's like a really fucking good game.
Now.
My first year I couldn't wear a uniform. Oh my god, what the fuck, guilty? I wonder is it the particles that are causing it to kind of... But Gilly always imagine a Bratz doll. I don't know why. Is that just because she's rowdy? I mean, there's the Barbie Scouser edition. I have a big head too. A bit of a quiet week. Just seen videos an update. So I think the update is mainly to fix some bugs. However, there seems to still be some bugs. However, I'm testing. It's a good mod. It's just it. I know that initially it had some kind of problem with stuff, and I know it got sorted, but I think there's more. I think they added some more stuff to be worked out. Does anyone remember there used to be a show on Cartoon Network about these like kids who like it was like an animation where they had these like bicycles that like transformed into like flying vehicles with wings. They like looked really fucking cool. Did you watch that? It was so fucking cool. Like I remember, I think I bought like one of the I was always fascinated with like flying, like stuff that was flying. There's usually that or Clone Wars. Love the little Lego intros like at this on Cartoon Network before Clone Wars would start. I've got some great legs of the update. Still waiting on the still update. Yeah, no, like it's awesome, but because I seen that with Space Engineers 2, they're like going fucking crazy with some of the stuff. Like they're trying to add like actual like working like water physics and stuff, which I think is fucking awesome. My big thing is I wanted to come to console just because as a console plebeian. Did it ever come to PlayStation? The big gum tree in the back garden and stump was pulled out. Oh, that's fucking sick. Yeah, see, where my mother grew up, they had like a big quarry basically in the garden. And like it would fill with water, I believe, during like stuff, and they have like impromptu pools and stuff. And I'm like, I never got a quarry. I had to fucking dig a hole in the ditch. After watching Band of Brothers as a child, younger me wanted to build an entire trench network around my my house. Never worked, sadly, but you know. You know, Brandon, I don't usually... Oh my god, fuck me, all of this food! I don't usually check out clothing mods just because you can kind of see what they are. Chappy Guri. Is B-O-B PG? What do you mean B-O-B? B-O-B as in like the guy who sings Airplanes? B-O-B. Mona, wake up. Oh, not necessarily. But I was always, my father was like a soldier, so we would always like talk about like kind of warfare and stuff, and I always had a kind of a love for like World War II and stuff. Weirdly, I have like memories. This is so like random. Oh, I think it's like probably 15s. I think it's if that's a good question. I mean, there's definitely horror and stuff, so it's probably 18s. Be able to use scripts. Think H2 is very close to released. Yeah, because I remember that was like the big thing with it was like scripting didn't really work. They kind of worked on like servers because they could have like some basic stuff. Because I remember one of the things I wanted was fucking the rating. So there's like there's U, G, PG, 15 and 18, which is ironic because 15 usually means that if it's a 15, it's like, oh, it's technically good for teens. It'll be the most hardcore pornographic thing you'll ever watch. Whereas 18s will be 18s because someone gets shot. That's fucking sick, Druid. About the chieftain. What about the chieftain? Is in who? Are you stuck? Can you run up? Can I run up there? Hello. What do you mean the chieftain? As in, like, the guy who... The tank guy? It's kind of cool.
Hey, we're cool, okay?
When I was, like, younger, there was, like, a place right in my grandparents' house where I used to kind of, like, always play around Lakon, big up Lakon. But, after, like, as I got older, like, not too long ago, they found out that the IRA had, like, gun tunnels there. And I'm like, bro, why did we not find them as children? Imagine how cool it'd be being a child finding, like, an old fucking, like, kind of terrorist bunker system. Like, are you allowed to, because I know, like, after, like, the whole World War I and World War II stuff, like, a lot of areas are basically, is that a bug? If I go to creations, my game crashes. It can be. It's just a roll of the dice, Joaquin. Is it Joaquin? Am I saying that right? It's a roll of the dice. Is it constantly crashing? Because sometimes the server just won't play nice. Like, I had it sometimes where it just, for an hour or two, it just won't allow me to fucking load it on Xbox. And I'm like, brother, why? But yeah, no, like, I wonder, like, because I'm assuming, like, in, like, France... Oh, no, Lakon all the way. Lakon all the way. Also, I do like... Because what Lakon make... Fuck. Who makes the... No, because yeah, Lakon also make the... They make, like, the wannabe Pelican. I kind of like, I like Gutamaya just because the Clipper is fucking sick. Core Dynamics, they're Federation guys. I've always been... Well, I was an Imperial until I remember they changed something and I ended up, like, fleeing to the fucking... To the, what was it called? What was the ones guys that were, like, they were led by Edmund Mahon? Or Mahone? I basically fled. You know how hard it was jumping multiple fucking ships? The bunker up a hill from mine out in the bush just about... Jesus Christ. Well, see, that's what I was, like, wondering, because, like... The Alliance, thank you. Depending on, like, where you live and stuff, like, where we live, obviously, in Ireland, like, there's... I mean, there's probably bombs occasionally hidden from the IRA, I guess. But, like, if you live... Let's say, for instance, like, if you lived close to, No problem. See you later, Klaus. Have a good one. Like, if you, like, live somewhere where, like, say, for instance, like, war, like, is in, like, the Ardennes Forest, is that, like, are you allowed to go into the Ardennes Forest? Because, like, I know there's certain areas in Europe that are heavily mined, and they, like, never got rid of the minefields. So, like, it's technically, you know, like, you're not supposed to go there. I mean, there's same in other countries. Like, think of all, like, the little islands, like, dotted in the Pacific that, like, either Japan or the US had control of. Back into faction grinding Federation. I grinded all of them to get the all three of the big three. And I still... Weird, I liked my Anaconda the most, just because my Anaconda could go everywhere. My Anaconda don't. My biggest issue with that game is I don't like that every single ship feels like you're basically a single-seat fighter. Like, I used to put, like, turrets on my ships, but then I realized that, like, don't do that in PvP, you'll get bullied. Hello, it's me. Pom, pom, pom. Vigilance undersuit. Damage vigilance suit. What? I was in my head, I was thinking of that. My Anaconda don't. My Anaconda don't. Pom, 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 pom. I think it's because of the ADF fences by those bunkers. Yeah. I always find it, like, fascinating about, like, in Australia, because, like, it's so big, right? And obviously there's a country like America's big. However, like, in Australia, like, there's areas where, like, I'm pretty sure no one lives. Like there's like signposts where it'd be like you're passing the last gas station for several hundred miles, which is kind of crazy. Like, how common is it in Australia for people to kind of get broken down in the bush and dying? Or is it like, you know, maybe you guys probably have like ways around that, like probably people around the clock that are ready to go out and help some poor stranded person. You can do it. Yeah, we got signs like that, which is crazy. Like, my country big, but not by my was not. Oh, it's a wheelchair. That's a very fancy wheelchair. Stuck into the bush. I mean, valid. But there's some. I feel like there's something magical about like going to areas like of the planet that like aren't very inhabited. You know. Like, I wonder, is there anywhere left on land that, like, humans haven't touched? Well, there's a lot of areas in the water, but it's a little bit harder, you know? I can't just put my Speedos on and head down to the Ariana Trench. Mariana? Who's Ariana? And you get down there, just fucking Ariana Grande singing. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, you obviously gas cans would be the strategy.
You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, well, I've got a shotgun and you don't, so get for the bush, but you need ID. Yeah.
We're cool, okay?
Hello? Hello?
You should be the one dying.
Vigilance field. Blue steel. Whoa. So I seen some people were like mentioning that the ship, the Starborn ship by Varun Sev has problems. Anyone incurred any problems with it? Oh shit. Being it's a free mod, obviously, like, oh, I wanted to loot you. Being it's a free mod and stuff, obviously, you don't want to break your game, but like, if it does break your game, it's kind of like, well, it was a free mod, you know. Wee, hello. Oh, it's like the Halo mission. What are we? We're like about 20-ish days. So what's that? Like we're about 3 weeks away for. Regarding what specifically? Football? The ship or this mod? It's a really fucking cool mod if you like the Starborn aesthetic. Would think the Starborn. Alright, get ready. The drones are gonna come at us. Be a Halo in 3 weeks, which is gonna be fucking sick. I shall be streaming a lot of Halo, although I don't know. Vigilance is really good, although so I had 2 crashes. Although everything seems okay now. Let me deploy my energy shield. Oh. No, it did get an update. No, it got an update. But I think it was just bug fix. If you're gonna go deep in the bush, so you should invest in a Garmin GP. Yeah, I feel like stuff like that. Like if you're going anywhere kind of off grid, having like stuff like a Gary, get off the track. So if you kill my fucking snail, there's gonna be words. All right, I think he's fine. I think he's stuck though. My god, this area is fucking huge. I don't feel like we should be getting attacked. If I stop it, can we like stop? No. I mean, it always pays to be cautious with mods in general. Indigo. because you don't want it to break anything. Oh shit, wrong button. No, my bubble shield. Alright, we're arriving. It only took us 27 years. Beep, beep, beep. Leave the facility. What do you mean, leave the facility? What? Oh no, I've got quests to do. Project Upsilon. We gotta find Project Upsilon. Hello? Hey, you pulled a gun. Why are they, like, not hostile? Is that a... It reminds me, like, a little bit of the aliens from, Reminds me a little bit of the aliens. Alright, let me shoot some of these, because, like, they're not supposed to be hostile, but they are. Oh, you can walk through, that's kind of cool. I'm not 100% sure. Did it... Hold on, now let me... I should have read the creation. Did it say anything? Alright, so it doesn't seem to say anything. So... I think mod authors should definitely have to, like, put, like, you know, like, what their mod, like, what changes their mod makes. I also would like to see that, to be fair. Where's that enemy? I need to shoot them just to see. Are you hostile? Okay, Mona doesn't care. That's good at least. Did you guys... I don't know if you guys seen, right? But, like, Battlefield, EA just kind of being silly. Which is ironic because we can't really talk Bethesda. So Battlefield, like, one of the... There's obviously, you know, Battlefield has some issues with the player-based stuff. But, like, one of the things people don't like is that Battlefield... hello there, Barnow. Battlefield has, like, XP boosters and stuff. But the problem is the XP boosters, like, they count down outside of the games, right? Meaning if you, like, activate, like, a 30-minute booster, it'll count down while you're in the menu and when you're off the game. And they basically put out, like, a patch, like, thingy saying that they made it so that now they only count down in-game. And everyone's like, yay, that's really good, thank you. And then they came out, was like, no, we didn't mean to say that. It's the same the way it used to be, sorry. And it's like, how much of an idiot do you have to be to... accidentally fix something and then be like, no, that wasn't meant to happen. Like, just take it in your, like, roll with it, for fuck's sake. Is it being implemented? So they're actually implementing it? That's what they should have done. Like, I think even, like, most games do. There's, like, COD. Even COD does the countdown. I'm just killing people just because I want to, like, test what happens. I'm excited for the new change, like a big fucking update. They, like, added limb-based damage, meaning, like, if you shoot somebody, like, through the body, they test their game. So that's valid, guilty. That is valid. Oh, hello. There's an enemy here, but where? Oh, it's probably under. You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies. They communicate. All right, we get it, Guilty. You're not the biggest fan of Bethesda, and that is valid, because these days I am also not the biggest fan of Bethesda. The only thing Bethesda seem to do is shoot themselves in the foot, and then rechamber the fucking round, or another round, and shoot themselves in the foot again. Like, come on, Bethesda. Like, really? Really? Come on, Bethesda. Hi, my name is Bethesda. I make... Shit. God damn it. I was like Googling, like, what are some, like, good things, like, to drink when, you know, want, like, you know, for if you're, like, streaming. like kind of long, you know. Whoa now, whoa buddy. We all know that Microsoft are the devil. However, let's not claim that the reason Bethesda are doing this is because of Microsoft. Bethesda have been fucking shit up since before the acquisition. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm still like, I'm a fan of Bethesda. Ironically, or obviously, because I enjoy their game. But like, they've just been making very poor decisions regarding stuff. And like, don't get me wrong. Like, the new update we got was like really awesome. You know, however, we've no news if more content's coming, which, and they should kind of say something. Not to mention, like, the only thing really kind of keeping Starfield going is like the paid mod situation. However, they can't even fucking release the good paid mods. I don't fucking want fucking you can now like fucking pull out your weapon 20% faster or fucking shit like that. Blood caught is most fearing thing if you pay for it. Yeah, no, it is, and it's very much a kind of a, like, it's a psychological thing to kind of, because it's like, oh, you need to keep playing the game. Keep playing the game, you know? It's like, you can't stop, keep playing the game. It's like, no, bro, they shouldn't. If they want to stop fucking playing the game, they shouldn't be penalized. Fucking, I logged into ESO one time, like, years after playing it. I still had a fucking, like, double XP boost from, like, the previous, like, year's XP event. The VGL Vesper. Well, see, it's weird because, like, I liked Skyrim, right? And I liked Fallout. Now, if you actually look at like it, you can definitely kind of see a sort of a pattern. What the fuck? What do you mean the ship is? What do you mean the ship is? Who owns the ship, and why can't I steal it? Okay, I can see. Okay, so like, they definitely dumbed down a lot of this stuff. Like, the jump from, say, like Oblivion to Skyrim, right? A lot of people after playing the Oblivion remaster, when they kind of got over the bugs and stuff, realized that Bethesda, you know, there's some really good stuff here in your game. And like, you don't need to kind of cater to kind of, because that's the thing is, like, I enjoy Skyrim. I think Skyrim is awesome, but I think Skyrim lost some stuff. Like the how spells kind of worked. And I think, obviously, the spell system, that being able to dual spells is really cool. But it makes it harder to kind of, like, I don't know, like, I appreciated Oblivion's spell system where you could, like, throw your firebolt while holding a weapon. It makes it harder to be, like, a battle mage because you have to keep bouncing around.
Is someone there?
No, no one's here. The thing is, like, if they're going to rely, again, if they're going to rely on paid mods, which, okay, fair enough. Like, at the very least, they could give us a heads up of what's going to be coming out. You know what I mean? Like, is it hard for you, Bethesda? Like, I've been harassing Wiz every fucking Monday. Like, yo, bro, like, is it out this week? Is it out this week? Because, like, one, like, I'm going to be selfish for a second here. Like, I know that when I drop that video, because it's ship parts and because it's phenomenal, it's going to do incredibly well. And me being able to drop it early, you know, more people are going to click, right? And obviously that's just me being selfish. However, like, imagine how it feels like for Wiz, who's just kind of chilling there, wanting his stuff to come out so he can kind of get the kind of the vibe of people who kind of wanted, you know, who like, okay, like, what do people think of this? Not to mention, like, you know, like, from a kind of an advertisement point of view, like, you'd want to rely on the line. Oh, well, I know that, Guilty. Like, I definitely think that Starfield needs more content. I think that, like, paid mods, if Bethesda was to make it so that paid mods were a little bit more stricter, and, you know, like, they maybe refined their pricing system to kind of reflect the content that is available, And then, you know, like, that was on top of getting kind of regular updates, be it bug fixes, quality of life improvements, or new content. Like, you'd have a winner in that situation. The problem is you don't have a winner at all in that situation. Well, that's what, honestly, Guilty, what kind of seems crazy to me in a way, because, like, Bethesda want paid mods they want it to be like, you know, okay, this is going to be something that's going to stay here. We're not getting rid of paid mods. However, they're not investing very well in the paid mod situation. Like, I don't know how many people are doing the QA at Bethesda, but I don't think it's very many, and we all know that what they QA test for. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and, like, kind of reprimand them for not, you know, like, oh my god, fucking Wiz's, like, mod conflicts with my other mod that adds, like, new parts under the Tayo name. Like, they're not gonna test for shit like that. But even, like, basic stuff. This feels like loud, but I don't know. This is a little louder than... did he, like, tweak this? Yeah, this is a little loud. I'll have to let him know. I don't know if he modified this. The sound effects. I don't remember it being this loud. I mean, there's no accountability, but there's no nothing. Like, if you want mods to succeed, Bethesda, you need to, like, right, look, either you QA test or you don't. There's no fucking middle ground here, right? Like, I could understand if, like, mods came out in a state that they were not broken, right? If all mods came out and they were perfectly functioning, fair enough. You know, like... But they don't. They come out broken as fucking shit. Like, even simple things, like the amount of times I've reviewed, like, paid ship parts mods, where, like, you can't grab the pieces. And it's like, what did you test then? You know? Like, fucking hell, I would wager, I've probably found quite a few bugs with mods that Bethesda missed. It's like, put me on the fucking payroll, for fuck's sake. But yeah, it's just because... But they're not going to do that. So, like, if they're not going to do that, like, I wouldn't mind if, like, if, let's say, for instance, mods could come out fucking buggy as dog shit. At least mod authors could produce, like, their own shit, you know? Like, do you not trust your creators, Bethesda? If you can't trust them, why the fuck are they in the program? Like, why is it that mod authors have to QA bug fixes? Like, can you imagine, right? Like... Mod author brings out a paid mod. This is very fucking loud. Mod author brings out... I don't know if it's loud for you guys. But it's, like, very loud for me. Like, imagine, like, mod author brings, like, an awesome mod out, right? But they're, like, they didn't get everything. There was, like, a bug, right? And it's like, shit, there's a bug. And it's like, they're going to now have to wait several fucking weeks for that bug to be fixed. And it makes people will think that that mod author doesn't care when that mod author definitely does care. It's just the mod author is stuck sitting on their fucking hands. Like, Jesus Christ, if a mod author puts out actual good content and there's never been, like, an issue with them, just let them put out them at their own pace. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's pretty clear that, like, let's look at, like, an example. Look at, like, Wiz, or look at, like, you know, Bub, or look at someone like that. Someone who, like, puts out content, like, okay, like, we trust them, like, they make good content. Let's let them put out their, like, their bug fixes for free. You know? See, I don't know, like, I'm personally guilty. I don't think they should scrap it because I think there's some good ideas there. I do think they should have maybe gone back to the creation club system where mod authors have to pitch ideas, because I think that's the other problem, is that mod authors can kind of, like, do what they want with paid mods, and I don't think that's the case, you know? Like, Do we really need, like, mods that don't fit into the lore or, you know, paid mods? And I know that I'm probably a minority in this because some people like, yeah, no, fuck you, Crimson. I like my big booty Ecliptics mod. It's amazing, which, like, it's valid. It's valid. You know, like, I get it. Well, it also doesn't help, Guilty, that, like, some of the stuff we've gotten from Bethesda haven't exactly been, like, the most stable. Like, surprisingly, the Freelance is probably Bethesda's most stable content drop. So, like, it always, like, no matter how much I get angry at the likes of Probe Tech and all the other people, I can only go so far because Bethesda ain't exactly doing... But then the gaming industry as a whole is doing fucking dog shit. There's a mod that makes it so you feel dirty. There's a mod that makes your feet dirty. What sort of fucking degenerates are getting their toes out? Degenerates. Bryant 12-4, love Plasma Caster. Plasma Caster. Is that, again, is that also the same person, Cranky, that has done... What are some of the other stuff? But I do generally agree with you. Like, I feel like if a mod author, like, you know, give them, like, and this is how it works with YouTube. I'm going to let you in a little secret with YouTube, right? When it comes to monetizing YouTube, once you get enough of, like, views and subs, okay? The first, like, 10 videos, you have to basically, like, you have to, like, say, like, oh, what does this contain? Does it contain anything that might be sketchy? And every one of those videos, YouTube will actually go and look to make sure that you're not lying to them, you know? Like, if I tell them, oh, there's no gambling in this, meanwhile I'm fucking gambling like crazy, which I suppose I do gamble with paid mods. But then, you know, after, like, the 10 initial kind of things, they trust you. Bethesda should be trusting mod authors that have shown that they could put out good content. Also, I do think that Bethesda need to kind of... There needs to be Gatling is something he made. Yes, I fair play to that mod author. Is everybody pissed off Microsoft because they're doing what Google's doing with advertisement and the way... I mean, I'm pissed off with Microsoft for how they've been handling Xbox over the last couple of years, but, like, that's Microsoft, you know? Like, Microsoft is, like, they're not... There's no good corporations out there. They're all out to make money, which is perfectly valid. However, you can make money and still be, like, a decent company, you know? Like, when, like, I don't know, like, gaming is a big pastime. The gaming industry, I would assume, is worth more than the movie industry. I believe it is more. I feel like GTA is probably going to make more than every box office hit this year. But, like, it's weird, you know? Like, considering the industry it is, and... I wonder, now I'm kind of curious. If you look at the budget of a AAA game versus the budget of a AAA movie, what costs more to make? You know what I mean? Like, I would assume, like, gaming can be quite expensive. Like, making games is not an easy thing, but then making a movie? Is that exactly like a good thing? Our mod authors produce really great content, and that's, to be honest with you, that makes a lot of sense, Kieran. Like, given the kind of what it is, like, I think that the idea of kind of looking at the talent in your community and being like, we could definitely help with this, you know, we could hire these people, and that's what Bethesda, like, initially did with the kind of the Creation Club content. But yeah, GTA made bank. Like, beyond fucking bank. I should not be able to pay a monthly fee. It is definitely here that paid creation simply Bethesda outsourcing post content to a cottage industry of indie devs for pennies on the dollar. Pay themselves. Oh, I mean it definitely makes sense, Chopper. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I just think that if Bethesda refined the process slightly, why is there a $5 lighting overhaul mod? That's a good question. I mean, like, the mod that came out this week, the mod that, like, makes it so that you can unfavorite things, Why did Bethesda remove that as a fucking feature? Like, I used to love fucking in Fallout. I used to have it so that I could take my helmet off. Like, hotkey my helmet off. Like, so that when I'm, like, in conversations, I check out the content from Vigilance. I suggest follow the different missions. Oh, well, no, like, I've played this before. I, like, beta tested this. I'm not sure if you're aware. But, like, I just mean, like, what new content? Oh, wait, no, there is new content? Wait, what? What's new? It's just, yeah, it's like the mod, like $2 for like that mod, and like the harsh reality, right, is like a lot of people are probably going to buy that because we have a lot of whales in the community, which there's nothing wrong with that. You could spend your money how you want, you know? But it's like, that should have been like I still stand by the fact that mod authors shouldn't be able to make simple tweaks and make it a paid mod, like, and mod authors should definitely not be able to charge for things that other Bethesda games had. Like, there's a caveat to that, or like an asterisk. Like, if it's a big feature, fair enough. You know, like if they were to bring in the, like, fuck, what's it like? If they were to, like, say, bring in the skill tree system from Skyrim into this game, fair enough. You know, you could charge for that. Fair enough. Damn it. Grind Terror, Manticore, and the AA. The A15 is good. Grind Terror really good. I mean, I didn't like Manticore, but obviously, I thought I got the premise behind it and stuff, and like personal, you know, everyone has their different, you know, opinions. Like I love vanilla kind of plus mods that kind of tweak the vanilla experience to be, you know, more enjoyable. There's new weapons and armor mods, a new variant of the Vigilance armor. There's also a new feature that you can, I did notice that exists, isn't to improve player content for Bethesda simply because there's a legal hazard to selling content. Well, that is very true. However, Bethesda themselves don't even keep like I'm not a verified creator, right? So I don't know the ins and out of it. But I was under the impression that you cannot add AI generated voice acting. Okay, Probe Tech did it once, got in trouble. He's done it since then. Doesn't seem to be any problem. I mean, a lot of it does seem like that, like the Young Neil stuff. Again, Crimson is just ranty, and don't get me wrong, like, nothing against the Young Neil on a personal level, but on a modding level, the dude shouldn't be making paid mods, and like, how can you look at yourself in the mirror and be like, yeah, my paid mods, like, cost more than the most expensive edition of the game? Like, if your paid mods, right? If you make paid mods and those paid mods start to kind of get to like I'm good, like, and there's a lot of good mod authors out there that you could make that judgment, you know? But it's like, if I'm making paid mods and it's like, when I'm buying paid mods, right? A couple of quid, you know, like, obviously pricing varies depending on the person, but like a couple of quid here and there, fine. But like, if I'm gonna have to buy multiple of your mods and stuff, and it's like, this is like 20-30 quid, and then I'm kind of like sat here like, excuse me, I would rather pay the 20-30 quid on buying a different game. Because that's the other thing, like, paid mods should be a way to enhance the game, which there is some that do. And it should want you to come back, you know, it should be... Oh, that's why, like, Bethesda should be updating stuff so that, you know, players come back to see the new update, they see some cool paid mods, they buy paid mods, Bethesda get more money. Like, people come back every week to check to see what new paid mods are there, you know? And when they, let's say, Wiz's paid mod comes out, right? People are going to buy that. They find themselves playing more Starfield. They're maybe like, you know what? I've been building a lot of ships. I would like some extra stuff. They might buy more paid mods. But Bethesda don't do that because, like, for some reason, they're just, I don't know. Hello, Binary. Like, why are we acting like it's cosmetic? Well, that's sadly, Binary. Like, with this game, there's a few mod authors that have pumped that. There's one guy who makes little tweaks to the, like, INI file. Like,
You need to leave
adding, like,
now.
mods. They're like, oh, when you save your game, you can't save scum with vendors. Or, you know, if you can only save once an hour. And the dude is like, yeah, bro, all of my mods are, you need all of them. And they're 80 quid. He doesn't specifically say you need all of them. But it's just like, Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know. I may play the co-op mod, but I'm an Xbox gamer at heart. I have it on, like, you know, I have several on PC, and that's more so just there for... Really want ACS. ACS Demo is amazing. Falkland is also very good. However, with the if you're going to use Young Neil, Dong, if you're going to be using them mods specifically, you can only really use them mods. I need good mods. No paid mods should be relying on other mods. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Bethesda allow that, but there's not really nothing major this time around. I love the I mean, so would I would love that frequency too. Oh, fucking Tayo is gonna overhaul everything. Like, mark my words, Bethesda, you should be hyping the fuck out of Tayo the way you hyped the fuck out of Watchtower. And this is, I'm not being biased. Well, I am being biased because I'm a shipbuilder, but shipbuilding is a big part of this fucking game, Bethesda. And Tayo is going to be the Watchtower of shipbuilding. And you're fucking squandering it week in, fucking week out for dog shit fucking mods. Like, who do I have to message to figure out when is it fucking coming out, for fuck's sake? Sorry, rant aside, but it just infuriates me. Like, it's such an awesome fucking mod. Like, no, we're not going to drop it this week. Here's a zoo mob that crashed your... Oh, here's a mob that lets you fucking jerk yourself off. Oh, sorry, that wasn't supposed to come out. Did we not QA that? Oh, my bad.
Leave now.
No. Oh, I missed. Like, it's just crazy. Like, Bethesda, as a business, you're fucking shit at it. Very shit at it. I'm like the most amateur armchair game developer on the fucking planet, and you give me fucking 10 good men and climbing fucking hooks, and I'll turn some profit on Starfield. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, okay, ACS Demos is coming out next week. Start pumping out trailers for it, you know? Like, I make a trailer for it because it's big, you know? Same way if we get other content. Like, if we get a big, like, I know the Almighty crew are making a new quest mod. Their stuff is usually quite good. Their lore is kind of, the storyline isn't always the best, but at the same time, maybe, like, you know, maybe do a trailer for them. I mean, I know they do a trailer themselves, but, like, most people don't watch the trailers and stuff because most people aren't aware of it, you know? And, like, the people that, like, are aware of the mod authors, they already know shit's coming out. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Can't find the mod. Yeah, the ProbeTech Zoo mod. I would love an underwater update. However, I don't know, like, Bethesda could definitely do it. Like, I would love an overhaul to the POI system and the planetary biome system. Like, give us ruins. And not just Starborn ruins, ruins. Like, I know that they don't want to do aliens, which is perfectly fine, but give us, like, ancient civilization ruins where, like, we can piece together some stuff, but not a whole lot of stuff, so that we never fully kind of, you know... Like... The galaxy is vast. Underwater building would be amazing. Like, even like, and I've said this, like, a non-barren Earth would be kind of cool. Like, why is there not factions that are trying to bring back Earth? Why is there not, like, eccentric trillionaires that are like, you know what, we're gonna bring Earth back. We're gonna try and figure out how to terraform that bitch. You know what I mean? Poor aliens, more blood. Like, I don't know, it's just, yeah. Like, I do agree. Like, the Bethesda, credit to Bethesda, one of the coolest things they did was the Xenos, the alien creatures. However, most people aren't going to really fiddle with them because the sad reality, right? You start building outposts and stuff and your game dies. Like, it goes down quicker than a fucking... a fucking, you know, fucking nonce in a fucking Minecraft convention. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean, like, they could definitely overhaul the biomes to be a little bit less laggy. Like, they're still very laggy. Like, why are coastal biomes still laggy? Like, Bethesda also, like, I've said this many times, you could have a... I mean, you could. Like, where's the good Starborns? Like, why is there, like, why are all the Starborns either assholes or straight-up killers? Like, if I was a Starborn, I would be trying to unite the world. I would be trying to do good. You know, maybe I'm a shill, but the science, what about the science? It's supposed to be... Fuck realism. It's a fucking game, and there's games out there that definitely have... I know you're being, you're being, anecdotal. I don't know if that's the right term. Like, if we're going that far, like, maybe, like... tie in more with NASA then? Give us, like, realistic shit, Bethesda. You know? Like, Halo is kind of a hard sci-fi. I know there's some of Halo is definitely not hard sci-fi, but, like, some of Halo is a hard sci-fi, and, like, the lore makes sense, you know? Like, yeah, the... What's it called? The, Fujikawa ship... Fukishao... The fucking slip space drive is, like, based... Thank you, Binary. I was like, if Binary's still here, he'll know to fucking say it. That's what I mean. It's all plausible. Like, the fucking... Thank you. That's it. Like, that's plausible. That's something that could work. And, like, Bethesda... It seemed like that's what Bethesda wanted to do. That's why there was no aliens and stuff. Like, because they partnered with fucking NASA, for fuck's sake. Like, we got, like, cool shit. It's like, that's cool. But, like, what else we get? Like, Starborn? Okay, like, Starborn's not inherently a bad idea. But then you realize, like, was the whole advent of Starborn just to, like, have the whole New Game Plus? Like, you trying to basically, like, pad out the players', like, playtime by making them want to, you know, do more? Which, I mean, games do that. There's nothing inherently wrong with games doing that. They've always done that. But... you've also kind of doubled back on that because now there's no reason to go through New Game Plus. Also, am I stuck? How do I go where I need to go? Major hubs do need optimization. Like, I don't understand how, like, and I know different engines, and I know, look, Crimson says sometimes he says some stupid shit, right? I'm not... I may be... That actually looks fucking cool, by the way. Pew! I may be misinformed, but, like... I know there's talk about the engine and stuff, right? Battlefield runs extremely well. 64-player fucking servers with vehicles, with aircraft, with gunfire, with destruction on the Series S. You're telling me... I can't get solid 60 fucking FPS and fucking Aquila shitty? Come on now, Bethesda. Magic as much as... I mean, there's validity to it. I mean, the Forerunners, it gets a bit magical stuff. But, like, there's nothing wrong with that, inherently. Like, you can kind of sidestep... I mean, a lot of fans do sidestep the Forerunners. How do I get in there? Sector 5. All right. Do I go, like, downstairs somewhere? I love the idea of, like, Halo is also, like, it's like everything is reverse engineered. Like, the Covenant basically stole the Forerunners' tech. The precursors, it gets a bit fucking hazy. But then if you have supposedly seeded the galaxy, you can get as fucking crazy as you want. Yeah, then humanity initially, like jury-rigged Covenant tech. And then they just ended up we don't need to jury-rig the tech because the Forerunners made it so we can use our own tech, which is pretty hilarious. Alright, so where am I going? Do I need to go down? Oh, like Star Wars era desk. That's really cool. I feel like, I don't know. It's just, it's frustrating. There we go. What is this? Have I found the back room? What the fuck is this supposed to be? What the fuck is this? The fuck? Gary, can you see anything? Is this like, is there like a lore reason to why that's the rave room? Their eyes. Is there truth to that, Amir, or are you kind of joking a little bit? Because I do know, like, that was the whole point. I know there is some truth in some of that. Will the $5 lighting fix that? Oh god. Like the like that's why they did the crowd NPCs, right? Because performance. And that's why I always recommend, if you want your game to perform well, don't fuck with crowd NPC mods. If you have a 5090, maybe, but even then I wouldn't fucking recommend it. Like, because they're there to basically make performance better.
Leave. Now.
No. It's just weird. And, like, to be honest with you, like, you didn't miss too much. Just, if it happens again, roll on your side. Like, the other thing that kind of annoys me, right, is because now, like, Xbox has Starfield, right? And that's good. Like, in my opinion, Xbox was the home to some of the best sci-fis ever. You know, like, we had the original Mass Effect, and then, like, they went big, you know? We had the original Titanfall. We have Halo. Like, I know that sci-fi's not for everyone, right? I get that. However, Star Wars is fucking huge, and Halo is huge. Halo used to be a lot bigger. Like, Bethesda could invest in making Starfield a lot better and kind of making it another one of these, like, this is good. But, you know, they're not going to do that because they don't want to invest. And I don't blame them. You know, like, we don't want to just start throwing money down the well. But it's just, yeah. Also, where am I? What was the point of this? Does it not go anywhere? Guilty, are you still there? Behold the shitification. Honestly, Binary, honestly, it's a fucking shit show. Like, it really bothers me that, like, all of the good games that are coming out are games made by AA fucking studios, or even fucking, like, you know. Like, what was it? There's, like, a game that came out recently that fucking people are, like, idolizing. It was made by a single person. And, like, to be fair, I know that the new CEO has done some good. Now, we don't know how much of it's just kind of PR bullshit. Should make me CEO. Like, I do think there needs to be some sort of a shift for Bethesda, like, because what's going on, Bethesda? You fucked over your fans massively. What the fuck is... Oh, this is like a cube. Why is it so bright? Like, you fucked over... No, a game that came out recently. No, like, you fucked over your own... Is there, like... What the fuck happened? Can I turn it off? Like, you fucked over Starfield players. We get it. Look, we're idiots. You know, like, we're you know what they say? It's like the one person that goes back to the abusive relationship. Like, it sucks, but it's their own fucking fault. I'm not condoning abuse, by the way. If you're in an abusive relationship, get help. But, like, the Fallout what did the Fallout fans do? They didn't even ask for a fucking remaster. You just fucked them. I have played No Man's Sky. You just fucked them over. Are you remedying it? You kind of remedied it, but you still didn't. Like, if you're a PlayStation player and you're a fan of Fallout, Bethesda basically said, go fuck yourself. We're bringing this whole paid mod situation in, right? And we're letting you guys reap the benefits, but only dog shit fucking mods. You know? It's like, it's a shit show. Skyrim. The Skyrim fans are kind of okay. Last week you hinted that there was a mod release this week. You're excited for it. I joined the stream a bit late. No. No mods. I want to be abused by cats. No mods have come out this week. No big mods. Yeah, Xbox only making 3% of profit every dollar they're putting in. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Like, and again, I understand it. Like, I don't like the idea of people losing their job and stuff. Right? I don't. You know, it's fucking sucks. It sucks. However, they've been throwing money at like a fucking at a hole hoping to patch it up. Game Pass was never going to be profitable at the scale it is. And Game Pass, I love Game Pass. I think Game Pass is great for the consumer. It's not good for the developer. Like, what happens if, like, you know, Halo CE, right? Halo CE does bank. Let's say it has, like, fucking 100 million concurrent players, right? But a lot of them are on Game Pass. How does that work? Like, and I know you're like, well, Crimson, it does work. They get a percentage. But the problem is the percentage shit is killing it, you know? Like, I'm assuming the percentage is going to be a lot lower than the percentage if they had have bought the game. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. It's just, yeah. And, like, even, like, going back to the whole paid mod situation, like, I was under the impression it was, like, a 30-70 split with Bethesda. It's not a 30-70 split. Apparently, it's more. Bethesda make more than the creator, which Bethesda, if you're making more than the creator, do a fucking better job, for fuck's sake. I do apologize. Also, I realize that, like, you can try looking for the Vigilance armor weapon, usually the workbench. I can remember, I vaguely remember, but I'm just trying to figure out, because it's like there's a big shield in the way, and I'm trying to remember how I get past the shield. You mentioned something you played. Oh, yeah, no, that was the Sigil of the Fallen I played from King Gath. I am aware of, like, another mod that's supposedly coming out, but who fucking knows? Who knows? They could adopt Space Shares, downloading player-made campaigns. Honestly, like, this is something, Kieran, that I, like, when I made my video recently, I was, like, thinking about, like, I do, like, I think it'd be interesting, like, trialing mod authors. I mean, fucking hell. Like, a kind of a try before you buy thing would be actually far better. Like, let players be able to test, like, you know, like a paid mod for, like, 30 minutes. Hello there, Wiz. I don't know if you were here, but I was just whinging about you. They could go the way of Nintendo and give you vouchers where you can get however many games. Yet, honestly, Binary, that's how they should do it. Like, they pulled Call of Duty off Game Pass, so they know that Game Pass is not, you know, clearly it's not profitable. And that's fine. Like, but you remember, but I remember when Game Pass was mainly just, like, indie games and, like, kind of AA games? Not... It can be, but at the same time, not necessarily. I've heard horror stories and stuff, you know? Like, again, I've only refunded one mod. And to be honest with you, I would be nervous if somebody is buying mods weekly and then... As long as they can't be bugged, fuck. Yeah, like to be honest, a free version, like, that would be a very good idea. And I think that mod authors should, like, because I know, I mean, it's a divisive thing. I really like indie games. That's what I mean. Game Pass used to kind of be that thing, you know? It's like, okay, I'm paying, like, what? Like, an extra £5 on top of my gold membership, and I'm getting some indie games and stuff. You know, like, it's good to put games there. Like an example is Darktide. Great fucking idea, putting Darktide on it. When DayZ went on it, I played the shit out of DayZ. I ended up buying DayZ, right? But it doesn't work when there's AAA games on there, you know what I mean? Like, people are gonna buy Halo. A refund of Bethesda doesn't exist. They don't get your... That's what I mean. Like, you don't get your... You don't get your money back, which, fair. You know, that's how it is. However, it should be like... It shouldn't even be a fucking question. It should be a process. There should be a process, right? Look, right? We're gonna really quickly... we're gonna quit the game very quickly. I'm just gonna rant a bit. Ba, 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 ba. Did you see the mod where the author did port in external terrain data, creating the completely seamless terrain? What is that? What is that, Wiz? Like, you go on creations, right? And that's what I mean. It's crazy, Paul. It's fucking crazy. Alright, so, like, let's say, for instance, I want to buy a mod. Let's say I decide, okay, I bought... What mod did I buy this week? Let's say I bought... I'm going to pick a mod that I want someone that knows that they want. Alright, right? Let's say, for instance, Crimson bought... Need to be careful, because I have to pick a mod author. Right, here's a good example. He won't care, right? I pick this, right? Right. So I bought this, right? And I don't want, like, it's bugged, right? There should be an option on the bottom. See how you've got category list, search, load order options, and then you have options, obviously. You can, like, I'm pretty sure you can report the mod. I don't know, how do you actually report the mod? I can't remember. There should be an option here where I should be able to ask for a refund. Like with Steam and XP, I shouldn't have to go through their support. It should be like an instant thing. I should give a reason to want it and just give them it. You know what I mean? But that's, I don't believe that's always the case. I don't believe that's the case at all. I believe that a lot of it is just, you know. Yeah, no, the thing is, Mona, with regards to that, companies won't do that. They might do it on a once-off, and, like, I'm not trying to sit here and defend Bethesda and stuff, but no, companies don't like doing that. Ironically, you'd have a better time with, like, Apple and, like, Amazon are like, yeah, no bother, that's fine. You try and explain to Xbox, you get a refund. You can refund Starfield. You can refund a game. Virtual currency and DLC, I believe you can't refund. I remember I refunded Ark 3 times, but I remember I tried to refund the battle or the season pass. I bought the season pass for Dishonored, and I was like, yo, can I refund that? And they're like, no. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, it wouldn't let me. Now, things might have changed since then. But this is kind of an example of, like, what I mean. I know Crimson's, like, ranting again, I know. This is an example of, like, what I mean, right? Like, do we need this? Like, somebody might like this, but, like, we're wasting QA time by making them do the bare minimum testing for a mod that brings Fallout furniture to Starfield. A mod that brings whatever the fuck that is to Starfield. A mod that brings old school furniture to free mods, not fucking paid mods. It makes sense at least. See somebody try a mod before you drop it on creations. Hello there. But it's just, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, but credit where credit's due. At least this mod author hasn't abused people. You know, like, I mean, they didn't, you know, threaten people's mother. You know, or did their cronies, like, harass people? You know, just wouldn't be me. You know. Also, Bethesda, I want you to remove that own thing. How dare you? I do never want to be associated with a mod author of that stature. And look, here's the thing, Bolwick. I will say, look, Crimson likes specific things. I'm a vanilla snob, right? I get that. I guess my kind of big thing is, like, when you have a mod like that, that's 300 credits, right? And that's cool. What does this add? It adds some stuff, right? That's really cool. However, is that fucking London Tipton from... Is it Brenda Song? Like, I'm going to be honest with you, squad fam. I'm going to be completely honest with you, right? I don't know if this mod author actually makes their own stuff. I think the mod author just kind of asset ports, right? And I don't necessarily like that myself, if that makes sense, right? Now, some people might like it. Like, why? Why do we need that? Why do we need that? Also, just very quickly, like, the fact that these have been updated, by the way, that means, where do they go? Maybe were they now? Wait, did that get updated recently? Bethesda, are we for fucking real? I like kit bashing when it's free, or when it's, like, done. I like it when it's free. Like, I'm not a fan of, like, paying for, like, very simple kit bashing sort of stuff. The models, oh, so they do the models. Okay, well, then I rescind that. In that case, why don't they focus on, like, vanilla-based stuff? Like, why is it always, like, Why is it always kind of stuff that doesn't really fit into the vibe? And again, look, I'm going to be biased here, right? I know that people like that, and that's perfectly fine. But this is kind of why I feel like Bethesda should be like, you know, like if you're going to do like furniture, I feel like it should fit the aesthetic of the game. You know, like look at, we've got neon-based furniture. You know, New Atlantis-based furniture, Aquila-based furniture. You know, stuff like that. I guess ultimately I'm just fucking salty because like a lot of these mods got updated and stuff, and like which means the QA had to test them and make sure they worked. Meanwhile, where's ASC? Tayo? Where is it? Is it anywhere? No. I don't know. It's just, yeah, Crimson's crashing out right now. Right, what I'm gonna do, guys, is just so I don't do any confusion, I'm gonna end this stream early, but I'm gonna jump to another stream. I'm gonna play a different game. I know a lot of you guys probably won't care, but I just feel like there's not a whole lot coming on this week, and yeah. So I will be back. I'll be back in a moment. So join me on the next one.